Hey, welcome to a Tea Time Show with me, Mark Tillison. Really important show today. We're in the grips of the COVID-19 pandemic. So everyone's kind of pretty scared. Lots of people are panicking. So I wanted to just share a kind of simple 5-step plan, just how this is impacting your Google Ads campaigns and what you can do about it. So as ever, please do ask questions in the comments. We'd love to hear back from you to find out what you're doing, how this is impacting your business, to share with other viewers on our channel. And make sure you subscribe now for more videos on Google Ads and other areas of digital marketing. So without further ado, 5-step plan. So the first is we need to create some confidence in your customers that are buying your products and services. So if you are trading and you are able to provide the product and service still, if you're not, then my guess is you probably want to close your Google Ads account, your campaigns down, not your account, and suspend those temporarily as a possibility. You do need to think about whether this is quite a long search funnel. So if people are if you're in the wedding industry and people are planning for next year, then maybe some of these steps aren't as critical. But if you are providing a product that is a product people need right now and you don't have it, then you probably want to pause those campaigns. But let's assume that you can still service the business, you can still provide the product or service that you are selling. So the first is we need your customers and visitors to your website and those clicking on your Google Ads to understand that you are trading, there are people there are people processing their orders, processing their requests. If they pick up the phone, then you are going to be there to answer them. So that's the first thing. So the first step I would say is to head into your campaigns, head into extensions and add call out extensions if you don't already have them. And then put something like business as usual or products in stock. Just reassure people that if they do engage with your business, you're there to answer them, or you can provide the product or service. So that's the first one. Just add extensions or replace the ones that you've got, and just reassure people that it's business as usual, that you are available, they're going to get the product or service that they need. The second is similar to that, which is to update your ad copy and make sure you've got some headlines or descriptions in there that say, we are available, we are online, we're able to provide this product or service that you are asking for. So that's step number 2. Head into your ads and update your ad copy to reassure your customers that you are still providing the product or service that they want. The third one is to update your website. So again, someone is clicking your ad, they're landing on your website. So that's great, but am I going to get a response? What's going to happen? And am I going to get this product? So I would strongly recommend, as some of our clients have picked up already, is to make sure there's a nice big banner to say, look, we are open for business. We are here. You will get a response. So I would strongly recommend that you add that, again, just to reassure customers that you can still service their request. Leading on from that, step 4 is to have a page on your website that customers can link to and can read, just to say, look, this is what we are doing during this pandemic. This is what we're doing to protect your health, your safety, to help spread this. This is, we're a call center. We have people working from home. They are able to answer your query. They are able to process your order. We have these products in stock. Again, just reassure people. This is kind of what I like to call objection handling. So, I'm about to pick up the phone. Well, hang on. Is anyone there? Well, let's handle that objection. Let's reassure people we are there, we are open for business, we can take your phone call, we can communicate with you, our team are all working from home, they are safe, we can manage your request as we normally would, or as close as possible to that. So just reassure people what you are doing. If you have supply chain problems, just make it clear here. We're expecting a week delay on orders before we can ship them to you. We are taking orders. Things are in short supply, but they're being placed on back order. Just reassure people through those kind of objections that they might have, and just be clear with your customers as to what you are doing. The fifth thing that you can do is go and have a look at Google Trends, so trends.google.com. Pick some of the core search terms. I wouldn't worry too much about very specific niche things because the data will be skewed, but if you're just looking for kind of industry trends, so I'm just using kind of WordPress and Magento as an example here, two e-commerce platforms, just to have a look at how this has impacted in the last 90 days. So we can see the trends up and down over kind of the weekends and the weekdays, and it's been largely unaffected. However, reassuringly in this past week with the announcements here in the UK that would affect this, we can see that obviously it impacts on the 21st here, which was in fact that's the weekend, but we can see this trend and seeing how this impacted. So you can't see this kind of day to day, particularly for the last few days, but Google does publish this data on a huge amount of search terms, so you can start to see whether there's a spike or a decline in demand in your industry. So I would take those 5 steps, as I say. Take a look at call extensions, add some copy in there just to make it clear that you are open for business, trading as usual, able to service the request. Same in your ad copy, make sure that it's clear immediately on every page of your website, all of your landing pages, that you are able to service the request for the product or service. Add a coronavirus page, a COVID-19 page to your website so that your customers or potential customers can see what you are doing, how their order for product or service might be impacted by COVID-19, and then take a look at and keep an eye on this over the course of this pandemic to see if there is an increase or a decrease in demand for your product or for your service. So as I say, we'd love to hear from you. Please do subscribe for more videos coming up soon on kind of SEO and PPC. If you do have a specific question, I'm going to be doing more of these videos. I'm at home too. All the team are working remotely, but please do ask in there, and I'll answer your questions in another video sometime.